we've done is we've already drew an apple. Now the reference is actually according to the reference picture here. Okay, so we've drawn the apple using red color pencil. Now we need to find out what are some of the colors that you would choose to render the apple. Now we need the base colors, we need the layered colors, and the shadows and the stem. Now, so right now you need to take a look at your reference picture, which is this, and you have to take a look corresponding to the colors. All right, we've got some kind of an orange tone here, yellow for highlights. Now you don't have to have white because your paper is white. Then we go to the stem. All right, a slightly darker color, and not to forget there is a tint of black here. So we're gonna have black, and over here you see tints of green. We're gonna have green as well, and then a reddish brown at the shadow area where the cast shadow will be, and also here and here. Okay, the whole idea is to really look very carefully at what are the colors that is on the reference picture. Okay, now next we are going to do a test palette according to the apple. Okay, right now we're going to test the colors on the paper. It's a palette. I'm going to have a red for the base color. Now using these palette is very important because then you will know what kind of colors to layer on later on. Also, some color pencils may look like one color but it's actually another color, so it won't give you a shock. It's quite important to do that. Gonna take a look at the shadows, and I'm referencing from my picture here. It's a reddish brown, pretty cool colors. Black. The stem is rather brown, and we're gonna have a little bit of that too. Really, it's about layering when you want to render in color pencil, and do not press too hard. We have the green. I'm gonna get another, I think this one, it will be the base color as well. And I'm gonna look for a green that is slightly olive, kind of like an olive color, very lightly layered onto the part where it's near the stem. Okay, and as and when there may be a change of colors, and during the rendering you can add on to it. There's no wrong. Well, why we are doing this is because this is our practice, is really to form a good habit of testing colors before you attempt, so that you won't get a root shock. And we are good to go to render the base. All right. So like I've said, when you're doing color rendering, color pencil rendering is really about layering, and you need to render really, really gently. Do not press hard because that will not give you the effect you want. So we're going to start with looking at the base, the light and the shadows. Where is the darker parts and where are the not so, where are the lighter parts? So very obviously I can see that we always start with a lighter color. So the lighter color will definitely be this. Alright, so we can see from the reference point that this part of it there is some sort of a highlight going on there. So we're going to map it in, right? So that we know there is a kind of a, now we can see that there is this grain going on, round grain, circular and organic grain going on like that. So we are gonna make sure that when we render, we are gonna go, we're gonna render it this way and not your usual diagonal cross hatching or diagonal rendering. All right. So you want to make sure that when you are rendering, you want to follow that grain of the skin of the apple, and because you're doing that, it tends to also form a 3D look of the grain of the grain actually act as contour lines, accentuating the 3D quality of the apple. Right. So we are going to start with a pretty light color, and we're going to start to layer on very, very lightly. And over here there is a small little highlight. We will have to be careful to leave that. Change the colors as you go. So do I press hard? No, not at all. So going according to the grain. So I've gone to this part of the apple where you can see that it's quite necessary to be observant of the grains, fanning it out. the patterns on the skin. And really the strokes that you do is extremely important to get a lifelike, to make it look realistic. And usually at this stage you won't find your work very beautiful. You will think that, oh, it's looking ugly, it doesn't look right. That's perfectly normal, but it's really about layering bit by bit, right? So we can fill in the colors here. Right. So I'm constantly looking back and forth at my reference picture. Really just making sure that products. So that's one layer. I'm gonna build it up a bit. Yellow.